What's up, guys? Molecular Jeff with Molecular Shave here, and we're back to make the soup to go with the stock that we made earlier. Show you guys a little pull on this. Beautiful. Beautiful stock. Absolutely delicious. You got some herbs and some olive oil heating up in a stock pot. And then over here, we've got some leftover chicken from the whole chicken that I cooked the other day. This is some corn. We used the kernels, or sorry, these are the kernels, haha. We used the cobs earlier in the stock. This is an IPA. That works for me. Got some garlic because this is supposed to be an easy meal type thing. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this real quick. And simple, easy. Starting to get fragrant. Okay, so we're gonna start with our mirepoix. Get here in a second. So we're going to put one onion in to test and see if the oil is ready. You hear that? Got a little noise. That means the oil is ready. Alright, so we're going to start with these carrots because they're our hardest vegetable. This is carrot, celery, onion, by the way, mirepoix, for those of you who speak French and or went to cooking school and or know a lot about cooking. Mirepoix is carrot, celery, onion. Alright, we're going to get these carrots rocking and rolling. That's right, son. That's right. Alright, then we're going to go in with the onions and the celery. We're just going to kind of sweat those out for a few minutes. Let them marry together, let them get happy. As you can hear, my son's having a good time. You having fun, buddy? Say hi. Yeah. My son loves to cook with us. Alright, so it's rocking and rolling on these. One little piece of onion here. Separate her out. There we go. Smells great, guys. Oh. I started with just Italian seasoning. Everybody has this at their house. Some thyme, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of regular vegetable oil to make sure that the olive oil didn't burn. We're going to let this rock for a little bit. We can go ahead and add our corn. This was 2 ears of corn. You want all of that juice that's in there with that corn. Alright. We're going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to go into the hand, about a tablespoon, right on top. Pepper, into the hand, right on top. You go into the hand, that way it doesn't clog up your seasonings. With the steam coming off and stuff, the steam can get in there and it can mess up your seasoning. Alright, now to this, we're going to add, not that much, like a lot of butter. This is Amish roll butter. It's the best butter I've ever found. I'm in the Midwest, Michigan. I have Meyer. at the store. That's where I get my Amish roll butter. It's amazing. It's 10 bucks for 2 pounds, so it's practically the same price as regular. Alright, so we got our mirepoix sweating, we got our corn going with it, we got some herbs in there, we seasoned it a little bit. We're going to add some garlic. Not that much. We like garlic in my family. I don't know if you guys like garlic in your family, but we like garlic in my family. I'm just going to let this cook for a little bit until that garlic stops smelling like fresh garlic. It starts smelling more like roasted garlic. And really, because of the space in here, we're not going to get a good sear on any of this stuff, which is fine. We're not really looking for that. We're just trying to sweat it some. Get it cooked down a bit, happy together, marriage, before we go ahead and add our stock back into it. And we'll get a little color on there. We got the heat up on high. You can tell from the smell I'm going to need a pinch more salt. I'm not trying to go crazy. We can salt it at the end if we have to. It's hard to take salt out. Yeah, better than before we do that. A little apple cider vinegar. About 2 tablespoons worth. For those of you who are counting, you're going to cook this so that vinegar smell goes away. Excuse my son. I'm there. Now see how those onions are starting to get a little color, they're starting to get a little translucent? That's what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and add this chicken in. This is just leftover chicken meat pulled off of the carcass from when I roasted the chicken the other day. That's how I was trying to say that the roasted chicken meal can really become 2 meals. Because now we're using, night 3 of the week or whatever. We're going in and we're making this soup with it. Alright, time for a piece of resistance. Just going to add it in a little bit at a time. Because it is cold. I don't want to change the temperature inside this pot too much. As you can hear, my son has a lot to say about the issue. Alright, so we got that stock boiling. We'll go ahead and add a little more. Still got a simmer going. We don't want to change the temp too much. Coming right back up. Now at this point, We can let this boil for a second. Add some cream, and we could have like a southern corn chowder. But we're going for a chicken noodle soup more. So we're going with all the stock that we made. And now that's all in there. We're just gonna let this all hang out together. We're gonna bring it back up to a boil, put it down to a simmer, let all this hang out until the carrots are cooked. That'll be our indicator. It's not gonna take too long. And then we'll go ahead and taste it at that point. And we'll drop the noodles in, and we'll let the noodles cook for the amount of time that the noodles need to cook, and then that'll be all she wrote. Thanks, guys.